What's up, people? Making a quick video. Alright, bear with me. The NSA keeps shutting my phone off because they don't want me to get this message out. They don't want me to get any message out, let alone this one. Okay, I did a lot of research a long time ago, and I cannot find this, but it's on YouTube somewhere. There's a Postmaster General. It's an African-American man, and he's got a couple of interesting videos. He's claiming that in 2000 or 1999, he's claiming in 1999 that the United States of America, which is a corporation, Act of 1871, had dissolved. So that's what he was claiming. And I thought it was a little crazy, but I was like, okay, I guess there's a possibility, a chance, whatever. But then I started really thinking about it, and I was like, wait a second. There was a big transition in what happened. The government, the company, was priming people to be scared. So they had they had suggestions installed, things of that nature for Y2K. I remember it. I remember people thinking that the world was going to end, things of that nature. Now, they were trying to scare people because they didn't want the people to know that the U.S. is dissolved as a company. Even today it is. And you people don't even know. I'm telling you. So even as a company, they're dissolved. So I'm looking on the time track. All right, 2000 and 2001. Whoa, wait a second. 9/11. Let's think about this. They were trying to get emotion. So they want, this is deep level psychology. This is special forces shit. They want the winning valence of the people to be given to them. Like, they want you to put your faith in them. Like, they can protect you and they're gonna save you. That's what they want. That's why 9/11 happened. It's a Cloward-Piven technique that Bush used. Bush is a terrorist, and every president after that pretty much is a terrorist. I believe there are some that are helping, no doubt. But at the same time, technically, they don't even belong to the company. The company dissolved. So with that being said, they had the Cloward-Piven. So they blamed Islam and Muslims. It was Christians that did the 9/11 attack. I guarantee it. I guarantee it was Marines. I guarantee it was the Raiders. I guarantee I know a few people who had their hand in it. I assure you. So these people created this attack. They blame the Muslims and Islam because they're psychopath Christians. Bush, to be specific. Bush started something in 2001 that started to frame me from school from that point on. Bush is a fake Skulls and Bones member. He is a spy. He's spying on Skulls and Bones for another country. Bush is a terrorist. There's no doubt about it. So I a little off track about the Cloward-Piven, but the Cloward was, okay, they framed the Muslims. Now they get a whole bunch of these people, get a whole bunch of motion up, and then they want to go after Iraq and Iran. Oh, the towel heads, let's go get them. It's stupid. It doesn't even make sense. And you don't even want to mess with those people like that, I guarantee it. Especially when you're Christian, they're Muslim. You don't want any problems, I guarantee it. And we could see, and we're going to see very soon, that to frame the Muslim people was the worst idea America could ever come up with. Bush, he thinks he's funny. He's like, oh yeah, these brown people, we're going to get them. No, Bush, you're an idiot. Sit down and shut the fuck up, because you don't know what's about to happen. Anyway, with that being said, the company doesn't even exist technically. They're operating, honestly, what are they operating on? They don't operate on the Constitution, but why would they have to if the company doesn't exist? Think about that. If it's dissolved and they're still operating as a company, and you people are buying into this system, what's happening? It's a big issue. I want you to spread this message, please. It's important. So I believe U.S. is no longer a company since 1999 to 2000 transition. Bush was the first illegitimate president of this fake company that's been dissolved, that doesn't even exist. And this is why they're doing whatever they want. This is why they're poisoning, torturing people, shooting people, having school shootings to take all our guns, and then they're going to try to take us over for Great Britain. This is why there's certain legal letters that I wrote to the CIA, to the government, to the president. I've written legal letters, and they don't respond correctly, if you will. These legal letters are bindings, if you will. They are bound to certain limitations they don't want to follow. They're bound to the limitations as well for remedies, things of that nature. If I am saying that I need something and I'm going on law, statutes, things of that nature, and they're not responding correctly, it is a terrorist organization. That's what I'm dealing with. If you're not going to respond to law, we got an issue. And I'm about to tell you something else. These people don't want to obey Uniform Commercial Code, which is the code that's used for all over the world for trade. With that being said, what countries are going to want to do business with us? Because once this message spreads more, no one's going to want to do business with us. So all the trade's going to stop. They're going to try to starve the people. I'm telling you, this is going to happen. It's going to happen very soon. They're losing control and they can't do anything about it. So a little backtrack. So a winning valence is something that people buy into and accept pretty much as a truth, if you will. So they wanted you to have the winning valence of obviously putting them in charge, things of that nature. But for Y2K, that was a priming for 9/11. All this stuff was going to happen. It's all planned. So it was a priming for 9/11. They did 9/11, but now they see that there's not enough emotion. So they can't do anything to the people, if you will. So they're going to have to create more emotion. So I guarantee, false flag events like Alex Jones talking about terrorist attacks. I'm sure it'll happen. If I had to guess, I would say yet again, they're probably going to blame either Islam. They're just going to blame Islam. Let's just be honest, because these hilljacks that live in America think that Islam and they're the most evil, corrupt people in the world. It's just because of the media. Anyway, a little off track. Let people know about this. Like I said, say it again. It's very important. I also want you to know, if you're getting intimidated by any of these police officers, FBI agents, things of that nature, these people belong to a company. They're citizens. They're directly subject to the law. I want you to remember that. They're directly subject to the law. When you say you're a citizen, you are claiming, I am directly subject to the law. When you're saying you're a people, you're outside of that. A people, I'm not going to get into what a people is, because I'm not even 100% sure. But a people is much different. A people is sovereign. When you say you're a people, you're sovereign in nature already. When you say you're a citizen, you're not sovereign. You're not sovereign at all. Okay, back to the people as well. When you say you're a people, you're sovereign. The only way you can continue to stay sovereign as long as you don't affect anyone else's sovereignty as a people. The issue here is these Freemasons know about this word. It's a wordplay. It's about the people. They know about the people. So they think that they're just kings. They do whatever the fuck they want. They don't think any laws apply to them. But what happens when you good people realize that you're a people as well, and you realize that these people are taking people's free will just because of some BS that they believe in? They think they're sovereign, but they're not, because they're taking other sovereigns' will. So that's off the table. When you deal with these people and they claim, oh yeah, I'm a people. No, you're not. You're a criminal and you're a terrorist. And if we want to judge this, we can open a court of record with 25 of my peers, and we'll judge you and exactly what you have done. So with that being said, these criminals are not sovereigns. They're not people. They're a citizen. You're a citizen at that point. If you're going to break the law, you're directly subject to, you're a citizen. You can't claim to be a people and a sovereign if you're going to sit here and commit treason and torture innocent people, things of that nature. We're not progressing towards the right thing in the future, if you will. It's an issue. So I think that's all I really wanted to say. Don't be afraid of these people. They belong to a company. It's like Walmart having a militarized Walmart, and their people are going around dressed up in their suits and nice cars, fancy cars, and they just go around and try to tell people to do shit. It's like, who the fuck are you, man? I don't care who you are. You work for a company, dude. Get the fuck out of here. And this is what we're going to have to do to them. Get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here. You work for a company. I am a people. I'm sovereign. I have a king status. Get the fuck out of here. You're from Europe, probably. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to Europe, because you're not welcome here anymore. See, that's how it's going to be, and that's the way I feel about it. And that's how you should treat these people as well if they're harassing you illegitimately, or if they're doing these things to you just to try to fearmonger. Fuck them. Get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here. You belong to a company. Go back to your company in D.C. Go back there, because this is America. Go back to D.C. We don't want you here. That's how we're going to have to treat these people. And it's going to be effective. And if they want to bear arms, that's fine. We could do the same as well. We have more guns. I guarantee it. So that's all I really have to say. Again, rambling. With that being said, have a good night. Let people know about this video. It's very important. People, it's so important, people. That's all I have to say. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.